All right. Not the face y'all are expecting to see after that, I bet. Welcome, one and all, to the Final Boss Network's first ever mobile game review and overview. So, it's your boy Trey from the Final Boss Network. A couple things we're going to go over real quick before we get into to what you see behind me, which is a brand new mobile game that I've been playing for a couple days. Um, Let me tell you a little bit about what we got going on. This is going to be the very first time that we do a mobile game review. Hopefully, it's not the last time. We'll see what the community thinks about it, and we'll go forward from there. Um, if you haven't had a chance, we've got an episode up. Episode number 32 is up on Twitch. It has been edited. It has been shortened down from my wonderful countdown timer I did on episode 32 that started an hour and 45 minutes in advance. So that video had to be trimmed down, make it a little bit easier on y'all to watch. Getting right into what this is going to be about. Of course, like I said earlier, I'm Trey. If you like what you see, you can catch us on the weekly on Twitch going forward. We're going to start doing this fairly regularly. Final Boss Network, along with Joe Sanchez, or Joe the Saiyan Sanchez, Professor Pressure, myself, and a mix of a fourth or fifth person, depending on how things work out. Um, Jared was involved in our first episode on episode 31. Um, Z was involved in episode 32. So as people pop in and out, we're going to keep updating that information for everybody. Uh, so what we're looking at today is a stream with just my lovely face. Looking at mobile gaming. We've got some console gamers and fighter gamers and things like that. But I'm a mobile gamer, so I want y'all to get a feel for kind of what I'm into and what I'm digging at this time, and all of that. So we have a calendar of events. Our next show is going to be an epic show down of sorts. We'll do our Toppy cast that we normally do on a weekly basis, but this Toppy cast is going to have a throwdown. Going to have a showdown, throwdown, possibly. So I know that we have a couple of combatants. If you go back and watch episode 32, um, spoiler alerts, we had a challenge and a gauntlet thrown for some Dragon Ball Z Fighter. So we're gonna live stream a best of three series between the Saiyan himself and our boy Z. So if you want to know more about that, if you want to see more of that, if you enjoy that type of thing, let us know, and we're gonna continue to try to cater to that. If the gauntlet is thrown and a challenge is made, that challenge will be answered. So look forward to Copycast number 33 with a live best of three series in Dragon Ball Z Fighter. Um, we had a wonderful end to episode 32 where that gauntlet challenge was thrown and accepted, and we almost had to mute somebody for the first time because we just could not get them to be quiet about fighting each other. So let's get to what we're going to do today. I'm super excited. Can't tell. Boom. Arc reactor on my chest. Marvel fanboy. This is going to be a review of sorts, an overview of sorts. What to expect, what I see going forward with this game, what I'd like to see going forward, and possibly improvement. Um, but this here, what you're looking at behind me, is the interface for Marvel Strike Force, a mobile game it's currently available on iOS and Android Play, Google Play, Android, Google Play, etc. Um, so I've been playing it for a couple days since it came out, and kind of wanted to go over my first thoughts, um, give you an overview of the interface, of course, what you can do, what it feels like, what it looks like, and where this game is going to be, I think, going forward. Um, if we have time, possibly get into a game that I've discussed previously on our Toppycast, and yeah, we'll see where we're at with the time, and we might get into a second game. Um, so, of course, what we're looking at is Marvel Strike Force, and it's going to look very familiar to our mobile gaming community. So, it is modeled after um, what we have currently with Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. It's going to look and feel a lot like Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. It's not as in depth as that particular game, being that it's just came out. It's kind of in its infant stages, but gameplay, what you're going to encounter, what you're going to see, um, all of those things are very, very similar to what we have in Galaxy of Heroes. Excuse me while I redneck up for a second here. Matthew 16, AUG 83. Yes, so far 2 days that I've been playing the game, I'm enjoying it. I enjoy Galaxy Heroes as well. So being as the same gameplay style, I'm enjoying it. And cheers to you, um, Nux up, my man. Wow, appreciate it. Thanks for being interactive. So we're going to go over kind of what the interface looks like first and foremost. Like most of these team-based games, we're going to have our level, of course, our experience bar, our credits. This, I'm not sure exactly what they're calling it yet. I've played around with it a little bit. It is a purchase feature in one of the game modes, and we'll get into that in a bit. And then our energy, which you'll see I've stockpiled some energy today, knowing that I was going to do this video. I wanted to make sure I had enough energy to kind of show you some of the nuances within the fighting in the game. And of course, our settings, very simple. What we're looking at within the settings, of course, music on and off, which I currently have my music and sound effects off. And we can toggle those on. Pretty epic music, right? Just for the sake of not interrupting myself, I have those turned off at the moment. One cool thing in settings, if you're going to play this game and you're going to play it soon, jump on and go ahead and connect to Facebook. And when I go into the roster, I'll tell you why you should connect to Facebook because being it's new, it's going to give you a jump up, a little leg up on the competition, so to speak, if you connect to Facebook. So when we go to the left side on your viewing screen on the Twitches, so all of our Twitch viewers, thank you for joining us. But what we have here is roster supplies, of course, your typical achievements, your inbox, and your offers, which is your microtransactions. I moved my head for a second. Boom, offers. Um, so it does have microtransactions. So this is a pay-to-win game, or if it's a casual game for you to kill time on breaks, you don't have to, of course, pay to win or pay to play. Um, so being that we're going to go through the roster real quick, I'll pop in here. I've already, like I said, I've already been doing some work, working on the characters. Uh, so what we have going on, of course, is going to be the roster, the characters that you currently have unlocked. And as you scroll down, of course, you're going to have your full gambit of characters. Everything from Wolverine, Iron Fist, Hulk, Nabu, the Bullseye himself. You have some lesser like henchman characters, Hydra Grenader and Hydra Scientist, Mercenary Riot Guard, Shield Assault, Shield Operative, things like that. And you have your uh, Hawkeyes, your Captain Americas, your Black Panthers, different characters like that. Drax, of course, Black Widow. So all your big hitters are there. Your Gamoras. If you wanted to kind of get an overview of what character maybe you wanted to go after when you started farming, if you wanted to click on a character, they're super clean. They look really good graphically. I've been very impressed with it. Um, but it'll give you a rundown of abilities, their starting power, and their traits. So it'll kind of give you a little bit of an overview. Within that, you also have the scroll option, so you can scroll back and forth between the characters in that order. Um, Drax isn't big enough for me. I'm kind of disappointed, and maybe I'm spoiled by Dave Bautista, um, but I don't feel like this Drax is a representation of what I've seen on the big screen, which is a really cool Drax. But you can go all the way through the list. You do have some Kree. You have some lesser known characters, um, which is cool. Horath the Pursuer uh, is a lesser known character. I'm cool with that. I like the fact that it's kind of a mix. Um, and then, dude, I got to show you this guy. This guy's a beast. This is my dude. Like Bucky, I'm excited. Like he'll be one that I farm because I just want Bucky. And he could be garbage in the game, but it's one of those characters I'm really happy with. The model looks good. The arm looks good. Um, so yeah, it's a solid looking character profile. Of course, supplies. You're gonna have your offers, which here you get into your paid offers. This is one of your currencies. This is what I was talking about up here with the four. I have 489. But you do have the offers where you can buy XP chips, stuff like that. Your orbs. Your orbs are what unlock characters. So people that have played other games, you get the random shards. So like Galaxy Heroes, you can get random shards. Yeah. See, Professor Pressure agrees with me about Winter Soldier, and yeah, appreciate that. Hats off, Nux, my boy. Can't wait for that, throwdown showdown on the DBZ. But so orbs are going to be how you unlock your characters. Of course, you have different tiers: premium, your Avenger orbs, your basic, which is your free orb. There's actually a countdown on that. You'll get free orbs, and you have different random training ones. This Ultimus is the bad guy, and this is the one that I think everybody's going to be farming right out the gate. Is going to be the OP character if I had to guess. He's the bad guy in story mode you're going after. Um, Now supplies, you can buy shards. So at this point in time, we've got Rocket, Daredevil, Mercenary Sniper. Now this is where I get a little crazy. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Um, I'm going to start buying this stuff. I'm always going to buy the equipment regardless. If it's available and I've got the credits, I'm going to buy it. So you'll see the equipment, the cost, how many I own, and then the characters that it can be used on currently. So I'm always going to buy, especially the green stuff. Any of the greens I'm going to purchase. They're not that much in credits, and you need them to construct the bigger pieces of gear. The green dot's going to show you if somebody can use it on your roster. So again, anytime there's a green dot, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna spend the money and buy it regardless. Uh, I don't have enough now. 60K. All right, well we're good there. I just blew through some stuff. Um, Power cores. So that's what you purchase it with. Again, this is the microtransaction side of the game. This is where they're gonna keep their game going. Their all of their things, all of the monies. Doomy11, hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Knuckles. Subscribe, man. You like what you see. This is a small part of what we do, Final Boss. So glad to have you, bro. Sorry that you're only level 7, Professor Pressure. We will get to that. We'll get to that later. I put in a little work. So since I bought some gear and it popped up, I'll show you kind of how the gear screen works real quick, since it's just kind of a free flowing thing. When I buy something, it goes to it. So within the roster, which we were all the way down at the bottom, anytime you're going to see a green plus arrow, so we're gonna use this opportunity to possibly craft something for Crossbones. You're going to click on the character. Of course, it'll pull up the character profile. Now this has a lot more than just that preview that we were looking at. There's a couple of different options. The main one is right behind me. Wow, look at that. Train. Um, that is your main option. So here goes all of your attacks that you have unlocked, and they're level specific. You unlock certain attacks at certain levels. Um, so Daniel, Professor Pressure, it is an emulator. So I'm running an emulator to be able to do mobile gaming. And the Twitch baby is here. So say hi, Kens. The Twitch baby has made another appearance. So she is super excited. If you can't see her bib, it says "I speak Wookiee." So mom's gonna help us with that. And then the wonderful Harry Potter. I solemnly swear I'm up to no good. She just made me late for this. I know I scheduled it at 9, but we had a little bit of a up to no good moment a minute ago, and she kind of had a little blowout. But we got that under control, so we weren't terribly late. Um, Thank you, baby. Everybody loves Kinsley. Yes, yes, yes. So, when you see a green plus sign, of course, that means you can equip somebody. When you filled up all the equipment slots, you'll get an upgrade button right here in the center. Currently, my crossbones is tier 4, which means I've filled up his gear slots 4 times. So this will be the first piece of gear that we get on our way to tier 5 for him. Um, and so this particular piece of gear is going to require 3 green pieces. This is why I always buy that green stuff if I've got the money for it, because this is super important on getting your overall CP or combat power up. So we'll craft and we'll equip. Boom, 101 damage. So we just continue to pack on the damage so that power number goes up by a little bit. Um, Overall, this kind of gives you where he's at: health, damage, armor, focus, all the different stats that he has. You also have your star rating, like any other Star Wars Galaxy Heroes or anything else. The stars mean so much. That is exponential combat power. So right now, Crossbones for me is a 2 star. Deuce. He's a deuce star at the moment. Daniel, yeah, I put in work. Uh, so appreciate that. 2 star. So this is where it makes me think that we've got a lot of room to grow with this game just being out. Most of the characters you start with are going to be 1 to 2 stars. Of course, you have to grind shards or find shards, run missions for shards, open orbs, microtransactions to get more shards. Um, 2 stars. The potential max star on this is 7 stars. It took a while for Galaxy Heroes to get to 7 stars. I want to say it started at 5 or 6 stars. They might have started at 5 and then upped it to 6, and now they're up to 7. So this tells me that they've got intentions of growing this game pretty high as far as that's concerned. Of course, you have the train option. You want to keep your guys trained up to the same level you're at all times. That again increases your combat power. You have this, which is called Defined option, which is available in a lot of these style games. You can buy premium orbs, first Avenger orbs, basic orbs. He's available in those. Ultimus orbs, supplies, blitz, and then there's an event. So right now there's a Crossbones event where you can get the base Crossbones unlocked just for completing a couple of the missions right off the bat, and then it'll give you where he's available in their campaign mode, which is villains on 4-9, which I'm not there yet. So there's that. That's a little bit more in depth on the roster side of it. Of course, starting all the way over on the left, as far as the UI is concerned, there's again a lot of room for growth. They've made it an oval, so they can continue to add things to the sides, and you can spin that screen around as you look at it. So a lot of stuff I haven't unlocked. Few things I've unlocked that you might not get to right off the bat when you start the game. But it's a quick pace. You can really level up quick in this game. One of the things that's really cool is they do the daily events. Uh, so every day you'll have 2 of the events live, and then Sundays you'll have every event live. And you'll have 3 energy basically to spend on these. I have not done this one yet. Probably won't, and the reason is this particular one requires a certain person. It requires a protector type. And being that I only have 2, I don't feel that that's going to be sufficient enough to get far enough to make a difference right now. So I chose not to do those today. Um, so today's was experience, your training experience, and that, and what we're looking at: Monday, Thursday, Sunday, Monday, Thursday, Sunday, Sunday, Wednesday, Saturday. Saturday is going to be orb fragments, which is cool. That's what you're going to need to unlock more characters, more shards. Um, and then the other one is Catalyst to Change. I still not 100% sure about that yet. We'll figure it out. Figure it out as a community. So um, Luke Cage is not awful. Luke Cage has his place. Now, with that being said, I would really like a Power Man skin for Luke Cage, just because Sweet Christmas. Why not? That would be awesome. Right now, you're kind of your modern Luke Cage, which is cool. It's fine. No issues with that either. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. The arena unlocks at 30. Um, and of course, your milestones, which is basically um, an advanced achievement. So as you hit milestones, you unlock awards, um, gold, things of that nature. That you need. That's super important. Um, cheers, the parched throat. Normally, I have other people, and I can break up how long I talk. So bear with me as I get my bearings about me, so to speak. Uh, right underneath the milestones is going to be events. This is what I was talking about earlier. There's two events going on right now. There's the Electro event, and then there is the Crossbones event. Both of those characters are unlockable, and it really wasn't terrible. Uh, no, but if we want to, man, I'll make a Final Boss Network alliance, and if people want to join it, I'm more than happy to get that going. That's a great idea, Professor Pressure. We will look into that. We'll see what the community thinks. I might do that. I might start us an alliance, and then all of our fans can play along with us, semi-famous Twitch people. How about that? So, um, hey, how you doing, Red? Good to see you, brah. Knuckles, welcome to the fam. Like and subscribe. Join us for all kinds of shenanigans. Um, the Electro event, I've almost fully cleared. So as you see, you're going to get shards and gold each time you complete one of these. They're only completable once. If at all possible, 3-star as many as you can. I don't know if it matters right now. Um, the only one that I have not finished is the one that requires 25 plus on your level, and that is your level. So it'll say 4 level 25 plus. Um, Goro, nice to see you, man. Welcome to the fam. Nux, appreciate it. So that's the only one I haven't done on Electra. The cool thing was with getting all the way to that point, I was able to get Electra and get her ranked up another star. So I think that's going to be beneficial to put some time into these events. Um, as far as the Crossbones event goes, where I'm at on that same type of situation, I fell off. So don't hate my 1-star homies. Don't troll me too much. That one was kind of a tough battle. Um, so I didn't get 3 stars on that. Again, 30 plus on this one. 30 plus is going to be a stretch for me. 25 is kind of a stretch for me at the moment, so 30 is definitely going to be something I got to work towards. Good news is, apparently, we don't know when this thing is going to end. It is set for 321 days and 18 hours before it expires. I'm sure that's going to get fixed. That might just be a small glitch, being the game so new. Um, so, dang, C26. All right, Professor Pressure. Goro's at level 26. I'm at 22. It's not that much of a grind. It really isn't. I felt like 20 levels went by fairly quick. So, congrats, Goro. That's, you know, the highest person I've seen in our chat. Uh, yeah. So, if we get something going, though, for sure, we'll make sure that we get. Follow us on Facebook, Goro. Follow us on Facebook. We're super active. If at all possible, if I get an alliance started, I'll make sure we get you in there. So that's cool. Appreciate that. Um, so this seems to be their announcement window, and it's got a couple of different announcements right now. There's a Wolverine, which to me, hate me if you want. I think Wolverine's kind of overrated, but it's cool that they're giving you uh, another character if you complete. I think it's 5 or 6, might be 6, um, of the daily objectives all the way through. So completing all the daily objectives 6 times, it'll unlock a Wolverine, and I think he's going to be like a 1 or 2 star character starting with. So I mean, again, they're giving us characters, and then the first Avenger is something we'll get into in a minute. but Captain America. So it seems to be that this is the advertisement window, what's coming up, the events, whatever, kind of what they're pushing. So we're gonna like I've saved up my orbs too, just for you guys, the Twitch family. So um, this is one of the ways to get characters, unlock things, do you boo boo. This is where you're gonna get into all that. So you're gonna get a possible reward window that kind of changes here in the back, and of course, this is always gonna tell you, oh, Kingpin or you know Spider-Man. It's always going to have Yondu, Winter Soldier. And it's always going to have somebody to pique your interest because they want you to do the microtransactions. Again, they're going to give you a maximum of 2 free orbs, and it's on a timer. So after we spin these 2, it'll kind of tell us when we get our next ones, and we'll go through that. So let's have a little look see. Let's see what we get shard wise. Maybe we get some good shards. Boom. Oh man, hey, how about that? Dude, I was looking at chat, open it up, man. That's like a blind pick right there. MT, appreciate it. Welcome to the fam. Nux, brother. Um, so here you go. We're gonna get 5 experience chips. We get 1 shard for Drax, and then we get a piece of green armor. So that's not bad for a free orb. So we'll collect those guys because there's no other option. You can't not collect them. And then this is our second one. So let's see. Bing, bing, bing. Um, Not sure what that is. I think both of those are blue pieces of gear, which are going to be super useful. And then Eyes in the Sky himself, Mr. Barton. So that's cool. Another shard. Again, this is a good way to, randomly get to collect some shards. There's no rhyme or reason to them, so if you want something, you're going to have to grind for it. Then right beside that, of course, this gets back into the microtransactions and achievements. I was talking about the orb portions you're going to be able to get tomorrow through the daily event. So this is where you're going to be able to pick up some orbs, blue orbs and yellow orbs, all associate with different orbs. So if you collect 2,000 of the red orb, it's a basic. 2,000 of the yellow orb, it's a gold orb. So you're going to get gold from that one, and so on and so forth. Which I don't think we have enough orbs to open anything else right now, and I don't want to spend any of my stuff. I like to save up to like the Avenger orb because it seems to have the best chance, and it's got the featured Captain America in it. So um, Steve Rogers and the Super Serum coming our way. Right, moving on. So oh, go back here. Moving on. We're gonna start at the other side because the campaign is really what I wanted to talk about and show you some gameplay footage because that's where the game gets really neat. We're gonna go to the other side. So we have Alliance Wars, which is coming soon. That's a feature they're going to add. We have the Alliance Raids, which unlock at level 25. We might get Goro in chat to kind of explain that if he's had a chance to actually experience any of the Alliance Raids, since he's our higher level guy right now. Of course, then you have your alliances, which just kind of gives you an overview. Don't laugh because it randomly throws you in an alliance. Backgrounds are cool. I really like the backgrounds. Of course, you got the helicarrier. Apparently, I'm part of a strike team with nobody in it. So, boom, strike team, something, 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 and there's nobody here. So, we might be, we might be doing the starting to do. Blitzes. So blitzes are interesting. Blitzes are timed events in like a player versus player mode. The Quake one finished. I think they were like 2 days. Yeah, it was like 2 or 3 days. Because the Quake one finished. My rank was 37,523. I didn't grind anything. I did end up getting some Quake shards, but not enough to fully unlock her. So it gives you just like anything else. If you click the rewards, it'll give you kind of a breakdown. So 1 through 10 got 180 Quake shards in this thing, which I'm sure is enough to rank Quake up a couple of times, and kind of make her powerful. It's cool. I think the image looks really cool, very comic-esque, of Quake. So cool. I like that. So right now we have the Captain America one. So what you're gonna do when you go in here and you do a blitz, you're gonna have the option to change team, battle, or find a new opponent. You can only find a new opponent 3 times, so you can only do that a couple of times. So you don't want to waste it. in the center, this is a power bar. So this is the game saying, hey, who has the advantage? Do you have the advantage, or does your opponent have the advantage? And they kind of give you an idea whether you want to take the fight, look for a new opponent, or you know, back out and do something different. Cool. So overview of that. I really am. Oh, one last thing before we go into campaign. So you're gonna have the store, and again, this kind of has that feel like Galaxy Heroes. You're gonna hear me say that a lot because it's got that Star Wars Galaxy Heroes feel to it. Uh, you can spend your. I've got 925 uh, points from the Blitz tokens. We're gonna call them BPs. We got them Blitz points, guys. So you can buy shards. Boom. Shards right now, and it refreshes every. It's like 5 hours right now on my refresh. So Spider-Man, Gamora, Crossbones. So if you wanted to level up a character, you want to add those stars and get them up there. This is a good way to kind of grind it out. Boom, then you can buy some. I haven't bought anything yet because there hasn't really been anything I can see that's going to be a game changer for me. Gamora possibly. I haven't seen her, so I don't know if it's something I'm going to invest in yet. But you have your shards for your different characters. Um, your peons or your low level guys are going to be like 400 per 5 shards, and you get your named guys are going to be 500. Your Spider Mans and people like that are going to be 500. Again, you can buy orbs from your Blitz tokens. That is really gambling. I prefer to pick a character that I want to go after, grind my BPs up, and then spend as many shards on them as I can. Either there might be a daily limit on that. I'll check back and let y'all know how that goes. Battle. Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me, MT, if Gamora's up there at the top. She's like 180 shards to unlock, which makes me think she starts at like a 3 or 4 star level. So, man, 3 4 stars is important. Um, so, if you want to play the game and want to check it out, and you connect to Facebook, okay, this is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get 3 star Daredevil. So a lot of people don't like connecting to Facebook, but to me, super worth it. Um, because everything else I've started with has been 2 stars, even when I've spent some time and grinded some orbs and done all that. I've the most I've gotten is 2 stars. So to start with a 3 star character is really kind of nice. Um, so if you're going to play the game, if you're just going to check it out, connect to Facebook. Get that free Daredevil. It'll help you roll through some of these campaign missions fairly quick. So uh, definitely, definitely pretty cool to you know start off with the 3 star character just because you connected your account with Facebook. So you're going to see several different options here. You're going to have, of course, your hero missions, your villain missions, which you can only use heroes, you can only use villains. Nexus, Cosmic Conflict, and Mystic Force Rising, which Mystic Force Rising, you have to have 3 Mystic characters, and it really looks like it's got something to do with Strange. Got that Doctor Strange feel to it. Um, Cosmic, not really sure. They could be going 100 different ways with that. I mean, we could be talking everybody from Silver Surfer to Galactus. I don't know if they would do Galactus in this style game, but definitely like your Sentries and people like that. Your Yondus, I guess you could be considered cosmic. So I'm wondering what you're going to see in those as you unlock them. So let's take a look at kind of where we're at. Uh, this is where I've gotten to on campaign. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to backtrack a little bit. Uh, we'll go somewhere where I know I can show y'all some footage. It won't be terrible. It won't be me getting owned. Um, so this is what is fun to me about the game. Uh, you have your options. Of course, if you're going to fight and it's going to be a possibility for a shard unlock, it's going to be more energy to do that and go that route. Once you 3 star something, you can auto win if you're looking for gear to level up your guys. It's a nice way to get it done quick if you only have 15 20 minutes to play. So really nice. But let's take a look at actually what the game itself feels like when you're in combat. we'll go through some of the game modes. So, of course, being campaign, you're going to get your storyline where you have the wonderful Black Widow, Agent Romanoff, and the punk kid Spider-Man. So it's going to give you some text. Yay! Spoilers. I didn't make a spoiler deal. Spoilers. If you're into the story, turn away. So you're gonna get past this. You're gonna get past you get past the story part. You're gonna get to where you create your team. Being it's a hero mission, you can only use heroes. You can actually deselect people. Create the team that you think is best. It's always going to put your top CP person at the top left. So we're just going to put together our best team that we got right now, which is a 5295 combat power, which it should roll this pretty easily. MT, that would be awesome. I'm a Loki fan. So if it's Loki, that would be cool. I would definitely enjoy that part of it. So graphically, for a mobile game, granted, I know a lot of the mobile devices are getting to the point where they are powerful than most computers. They can do what computers do. Um, so once you get to a certain point, you're going to be able to auto fight, and this is the lazy redneck in me. Okay, so I want to OP everything. I'm going to hit auto fight, and I'm going to do speed to 3 because I'm looking to get done in 15 minutes. Yes, I'm lazy. But as you progress, there might be other people jump in. Ultron jumped in on this particular fight. A ton of Ultron bots. This was a terrible one for me to pick. But graphically, I think it looks really good. Pretty smooth. There is not a lot of hangups, not a lot of issues with the gameplay. Of course, um, 3 star, which we should have 3 starred that. Like we backtracked quite a bit. Once you get done, you're going to receive your rewards, which we got some XP, some gold, boom, boom, boom. Uh, yeah, the trickster god, brother, brother. The trickster god, he's going to be a lot of fun. Um, so your XP, these chips, these SD card chips, is what they look like. They're XP. This is how you level up your characters. Um, so be able to get done, you'll progress to the next one. So I guess, yeah, I didn't 3 star that. I don't think I'm gonna be able to 3 star it, but um, we'll try again. We'll see what we get this time on auto fight. This is what I call lazy redneck gaming. If it has an auto fight, lazy redneck is all about it. So because you hit the button once and then your hand's free. That's a good frosty beverage. Thor would be proud. So we'll go through. Man, okay, so we got some Jessica Jones. We're up against Iron Fist, underrated character in my opinion. Daredevil, Jessica Jones, and then we've got a couple of generics, right? My apologies. Terrible streamer. I forgot to mute my phone. Um, we'll hit the auto button and go into redneck mode here. Let's see. I'm digging that Punisher animation with the street sweep. That Punisher animation is really nice. Um, while this is kind of going on, I'll go get into some of the things I'd like to see the game do. I'd really like to see some interchangeable costumes, cosmetic stuff. Um, I'd like to go to I'd like my Punisher to be maybe like Punisher Noir. Like that, I think that would be cool. Um, maybe a Netflix version of Daredevil because this seems to be the super modern Daredevil. I mean, Spider-Man has so many options. Miles Morales and Scarlet Spider. Um, I think I talked kind of a little bit. Yeah, man, not gonna get 3 star on this. Might get 2 star. 2 star would be an improvement. That is an extra star. Ooh. Uh, so no progression, but that kind of that's that. So, dude, excellent timing. Um, level up. I did not plan that. Um, level up. You're gonna get some gold. You're gonna get some more of the purchase orbs and things stuff, and then you're gonna get some refills on your energy. Energy does overcap, as you can see. I'm at 246 of 82. So the energy overcap's nice when you're starting out and you're leveling up really quick. Villain missions are the same thing as hero missions. Um, this is this is where it gets fun. Is it's not player versus player, but you're going up against another team. This is a fairly even matchup. There's not much sway. I'm a plus 330 over him. Over yeah, this poor guy. Maybe we'll make him famous. Leo Leo Finelli. I'm sure that he's like Italian and he's part of the Sicilian mafia, and we're gonna see what happens when his team goes against my team. Now, this this is not specific to hero or villain. So this is going to definitely going to be um, you're gonna get the best of everybody, and you're gonna have your best team available, star wise, CPU wise, everything like that. Um, yeah, MT man, if I'm gonna seriously push, yeah, I'm not gonna auto more than likely. So gives you a better chance for 3 stars. For the sake of enjoyment and just kind of watching the gameplay and talking to you guys, being interactive, I'm gonna I'm gonna stay here and just kind of let it auto for a bit. I'll let y'all see it. Maybe people on the fence that want to play the game can see some gameplay and decide if it's something that they'd be interested in. But yeah, no, it's definitely doable to 3 star some of those. Uh, so once you, this is one of the blitzes. This is the tiered system where the top 10 people are gonna get those massive amount of shards to unlock the characters for that particular time. To hit milestone 2, there's a progress bar, and you have your tiers within your milestone. So we got some more of the little shard pieces, and then of course our points and some more money to spend, which we're gonna go into leveling up stuff here in just a second because rewards, boom. So the red dot indicates that you're gonna have something, either an achievement, something in your mailbox, something to unlock, something to look at, something to get. So in this case, we just hit that milestone, which means we get a reward, which is another basically another amount of goodies for us to spend on our people, on our heroes and our villains. Um, so we leveled up on that one. So this is where you've got to be semi diligent with your leveling up. You need to make sure that you have a 5-man team for each set, your heroes and your villains that you're working on. So of course, Daredevil is that's my dude. It's my best guy, and he was free. So every time you level up, I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna drop enough to get them to max. I'm gonna try to get at least a hero team or a villain team to max every time I level up. It's early for me to say MT if it's something that they are going to kind of like slow release, or if it's something that this is the intent for it to be very short, reward the really hard grind and go on. But if it's like Galaxy Heroes, I'm sure. Yeah, I really am. No doubt that that's kind of where they're going with it. Oh, I messed up that. So, anyways, you're seeing me level crossbones there. Apologize. I typically try to stay with a hero or villain faction and level them at the same time. That way, it gives me a little bit more of a push um, in that particular tier. Like, definitely got to get my healer, my medic. So, and then whatever's left over, I'll start working on with my villain. So, just seem to still be doing all right with it at the moment. Yes, Professor Pressure is absolutely correct. Um, the legally blind guy playing video games on his computer for his Twitch fans. Doing it for y'all. Doing it for y'all. I'm doing it for the enjoyment, honestly. Huh? Being real. Um, so since we hit another level, we unlock some different pieces of gear we can put on. This gets down to player preference and personal feelings. If you think you're close to pushing into that next chapter in the story mode, unlocking different things, and you think Daredevil needs just a touch more, he's going to put you over the edge. Um, then boom, you craft it, you equip it, and your power goes up. So we'll just kind of run through, equip some stuff. We'll see where we're at. This is random for me right now. I haven't really invested enough to fill out who's going to be top tier just yet, and I think that I think that's going to change with time as they release characters. I think of course your top tiers and your meta is going to adjust, so your game's going to balance itself out, and people that are OP and over the top game launch are not going to be a month from now. So, um, you know what? What do we want? We want. We put some levels up. Let's see if we can three star this campaign real quick. We've got. Want to go straight into it. 550. And I apologize while I mute my microphone for just a second. Um, and I'm gonna yell obscenities at Professor Pressure in chat. Okay, so y'all bear with me. We're gonna see if we get a little bit better. Hopefully leveling up on level will do that for us. All we can do is hit the little button and play lazy redneck style. So I think Professor Pressure has something against Daredevil. He can clarify in chat. So 3 star, boom. Uh, so we can officially try to 3 star this 16 energy, um, basically mission here. So let's see where we're at. Let's give us a gauge if that one level pushed us up 2 or 3 spots into the campaign mode or not. So, hey, my man. My man. Knuckles for that, MT. We're about that lazy redneck style over here, too, baby. All right. So, um, cheers. So, best way to game. Okay. You turn it on, you let it do its thing. Boom. Frosty Bev. Good to go. Playing like a boss. I feel like I'm the John Calipari of my Marvel team. Like, I don't need to be on there. I don't need to be on the court. I need to be forcing him to do stuff. You know what I need to do? I need to coach him. Be like, dude, good shot. Like double D. Got after it, man. Good little combo wombo. Hit him a few times. Look at that, man. Doing work. Dude, just doing work. This Italian blast to the face. Um, I need more participation out of Punisher, so I'm going to talk Punisher up a little bit. Come on, clap, clap, let's go. So, that's not bad. I mean, one level up, and we were able to 2 start without really going out there and looking for any gear to push us up tiers. Um, so let's do this. We are flying by the seat of our pantaloons. Um, we need some more out of Punisher. We need Frank Castle to step his game up a touch. But we're gonna say we need to get you some gear. We need to get you some CP. Get your game rolling. So we need to find a file that we're gonna come down here to find. This is the part that's cool. If you wanted to level up your characters quick in a pinch, in a bind, just to kind of put yourself over, you have the auto win feature, which gives you the basically how many times you can simulate. You can only simulate each mission so many times a day. I like to do it one by one when I'm looking for a specific piece of gear, so I'm gonna auto. I don't get any discount for doing it. So this is what we got from hitting our auto win. What we're looking for, of course, was the file. So it's going to give us a green bar underneath it that, hey, this is a piece of gear you were looking for. You lazy bum. Now go and craft it. So this is an improvement area. This this is one of those that I can see them getting a little better at. Uh, we crafted the gear. Before we crafted it, it did not tell us there was a level requirement. Once we crafted it, now it's telling us there's a level requirement. So those pieces of gear could have been used for a different character to craft to go and actually help us immediately. I would like to see here where underneath the title of the gear that there's a level requirement so that I can choose, hey, I need to go find some gear to make this a little bit better to push me over a couple of chapters. Small thing, but it's definitely an area where they can improve. And I'm sure that there is a nuanced way in here under the find button to look at that. I haven't found it yet. If you have, feel free to hit us up social media or on the Twitch chat. Let us know if there's a way. It kind of is a waste of a find, so to speak, because I could have used it immediately on somebody. So required 24s, and no need to craft that. Right? That one's something we've already crafted. Uh, what do we have? Okay, so hand. We should be able to. This is a tier 3. Um, this is a PP character. This is a PP character, not a major player, a minion. So let's find these last two pieces of gear. We'll show you that upgrade process. We'll show you how to upgrade that tier. Okay, so we're missing a couple of different things. We'll just start with the first one, the crystal. We're gonna do the auto win. We're gonna say one time, roll the dice, bada bing, bada boom. Let's get these guys straight New York style, Brooklyn style, bada bing, bada boom. Get it, Chino. Well, auto win this one. We're gonna try to do it again. We're gonna go twofer, twofer. So see that? I feel like the gear has been adequately balanced, where it's not. I mean, there are times when you have to go 2 or 3 times to get what you need, but I don't feel it's like an absorbent amount. Like you're spending, half of your energy looking for 2 pieces of gear. So, and as I say that, I don't get anything there. So we'll go again, boom. Second time through, we're gonna get that. Get this one here. Nice little 6 energy win. Boom. Nothing. Boom. Second time through. So see, I mean the RNGesus factor in this is not terrible yet. I hope they don't mess with it too much. Um, yeah, so the MT, see, that's the part that bothers me. If I'm gonna go do something like that, I wanna be able to. MT brought up a good point that you have to click each individual piece of gear to see if there's a level requirement. I feel like that should be in the menu when you hit find that the piece you're trying to craft, it tells you right there, so you're not chasing stuff that might be, and it could be something that's just a thing of mine. It could be a pet peeve that nobody really cares about. So, but small things early on in the game, a lot of room to grow. I'm okay with that kind of stuff. So once you have all the pieces, then the green button and it says upgrade, and you're gonna go, oh, I can upgrade. Bada boom. How you doing? How you doing? We tier 4. Doing all right? So now we got our hand sorceress to tier 4. And it'll give you kind of the overview, the stats, and where they went up. Um, kind of where the power level went. It also told us we unlocked Way of the Shadow, the new ability at level 1. The red dot means we need to do something. Dumb redneck speak for click that button right there, and then click that button right there. And then we just upgrade the abilities, which you'll see your primary attack target gets 100% damage plus drains 15% of the base damage. Hey man, I'm all about draining damage and hitting people in the face. Who's not? Right? So now because we ran like a bunch of those auto win missions, we're gonna get gear that we didn't need and we weren't going after. Um, Another great way just to grab some stuff. Like, hey man, look, crossbones is starting to become my like A1 guy, my A1 go-to on the villain team. So of course I get some gear, I'm gonna put it on him. That's a good find. Um, that's the one we just leveled up. Our sorceress, why not? Hair, congratulations, you did well. Good job, donkey. You get a piece of gear. And then mercenary. Boom. Whip. We also have enough uh, gold right now to go ahead and train him up to 24. Before we do that, though, I really want to make sure we roll through everybody that we wanted up to 24. Our like big hitters, our main people. That is, so. I haven't spent a lot of time on the trooper because he's been replaced by somebody that's a little bit better. So it's not a terrible thing for me. But as far as villains are concerned, I I have 5 at the minimum. So I definitely uh, keep those guys rolling as high as we can get them. Frosty beverage for the peoples. Uh, knocking it out. Doing good. Doing good. So, um, little overview. I hope that everyone enjoyed it. Uh, got started a little late, uh, but I feel like we've almost been at it close to an hour. Don't want to go much more than that. I want to keep our videos short, our streams short. Try to be as interactive as possible. That way we don't have to do that much. We'll be putting them up. We're looking at moving some of our current videos and content to YouTube. Um, so that's really cool. So kind of recap for me and Marvel Strike Force, the Marvel Strike Forces. It's got a lot of potential. A lot of potential. A lot of fun. Graphically, it's stunning. I think it looks really well. Not a terrible grind. RNG at this point isn't terrible on it. Um, free orbs looks like they come up about every 4 hours. So if you wait 8 hours, you're going to get 2 orbs. So they're giving you enough stuff to keep you invested, keep you going in the game. Um, you know, the system's clean, the interface is clean. I'd like to see some more costumes, more versions. Uh, that would be cool. Like let's get in there and let's see if we can get uh, I don't know, Captain America Planet X, or some crazy costumes that you could change out, really customize your team, make them make them kind of more your own. So that to me is something they could improve on. I'd like to see them advance that in the future. The level thing bothers me. Other than that, I think the gameplay is clean. Graphics are nice. It's really smooth. There's not a lot of hiccups or glitches in the system. So I don't have a lot of issues with the game. If for a mobile game, for a pick up and play whenever you want, for a free to play player, I think it's worth your time. Um, so we're gonna rate our games on a honest 10-point system, and the redneck's gonna call it the burpees. Okay, so we're gonna have a total of 10 burpees, and that's how many times that game has made you burp. Now it's actually how good the game is. Okay, so we're gonna give this game, in my opinion, and you can hit me up on social media on Facebook, um, any of those different channels, Twitch, follow us, all that stuff. If you don't agree with my burpee rating for Marvel Strike Force, please let me know. I'd love to have an honest debate with you. But I'm going to say at this point in time that it is a solid 7 out of 5 or 7 out of 10 burpees. And you got to give the redneck. You got 7 out of 10 burpees coming from this guy. I think it's got potential to get to the 8.5 to the 8.5 range with a little more customization, a little bit more fluidness with what you're going after for each person. Um, Other than that, though, that is a really really fun game to play. So uh, we're gonna throw up Final Boss Network logo when we close this guy out. If you have mobile games that you want to see me review, play, interact with you guys on, let me know. Again, we're available on social media. We want to be super interactive. We want to be super fun and cool to hang out with. Um, so hit us up. Let us know, man. I'm gonna be the mobile game guy. I mean, that's what I enjoy playing in my free time. I work for a mobility company, so I'm around this stuff all the time. Um, Let me know if that's something that y'all are into. If it's not, we can find something else for me to do. Y'all can watch me drink beer and ramble on, like you haven't done that for the past hour. So again, calendar of events for people that weren't here at the start. Final Boss Network, man. We do a Toppy cast once a week. It's going to be my beautiful face, uh, my wonderful mod that I had tonight, the Professor Pressure, uh, Dirty Joe, Stan Sanchez. I have to put the Stan in there. And then we usually have a mix of Jarrett or Z. Um, we have some other people that can jump in, but we typically go four wide, man, and that's a NASCAR term. We go four wide on our Toppy cast this coming week. Please check us out. The Toppy cast is going to have something super special. You heard me talk about the Bro Down Showdown Throwdown. So we're going to have a little face off between my main man, my main man Z, and my money's on Z. So you better not let me down on this. And the Saiyan, Joe Sanchez, going one on one in a best of three series in Dragon Ball Z Fighter. I think that's the name of the game. Don't troll me. I'm not a fighter fan. I don't play a lot of fighters. And you're going to have the Professor of Pressure and Trey himself doing the commentary. We're going to mute those two knuckleheads. We're going to have their screens up. They're going to be going to beat each other up, and we're going to commentate. So, if anything, it's going to be entertaining. Guarantee you that. Um, Other than that, again, a big thank you for everybody in Twitch that came out, checked us out, enjoyed it, like us, follow us. Daniel, Professor of Pressure, has been doing everything awesome in the chat, getting everybody the information they need. Other than that, man, we really appreciate you guys' time spending your Friday night with us. Knuckles from your boy. And we will try to get like a once a week, or once every other week on a mobile game when new stuff comes out. So you let us know what you think, and we'll let you know what we can do. All right. Peace.